Hey guys, so in this tutorial, we're going to learn how to create this. Alright, so that's pretty cool. We're going to be using two softwares, DaVinci Resolve and Photoshop. Now you can do this with any other editing software, but for this purpose, we're going to use Resolve. So let's dive in and let's try to finish this under 7 minutes. All right, let's go. All right, so immediately what you see over here is a DaVinci Resolve timeline. The first and foremost thing that you need to do is you need to make sure your entire edit is done completely properly. And then after you finish your edit, basically what you need to do is you need to mark the points where you want your t-shirt outfit change to happen. So I have marked it over here. We have the in point over here and the out point here. So now when it is ready, all you need to do is you need to set an in point for the render by hitting I. You go over here and you select O for the out point. Then you go to the deliver page. Once you go to the deliver page, you choose the area where you want to render it. I'm not going to do that because I've already rendered mine. Then you choose JPEG as your format. Then you choose codec as whatever codec you want, which is your highest quality of JPEG. After that, you make sure your timeline, frame rate, and everything else is done properly. And then after that, you need to add to render queue. As soon as you add to render queue, it'll populate right here. And as it populates right here, you click on it and you just render. So once this render is done, all you will get is you get an image sequence such as like this. So basically what you do is after this, you close Resolve and you open Photoshop. Now once you open Photoshop, all you need to do is you select your image sequence, you do Ctrl A, select all the images and you drag and drop them on Photoshop. But for the sake of this tutorial, I will drag, let's say, only 4 of them, and you drag them and you have 4 images which are selected right here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now what you do is you kind of zoom in to your outfit. Now you select the Lasso tool, which is right here, and then you just kind of drag it over here around your outfit like so, and then you go to Generative Fill and you do a prompt over here. Let's see, I choose orange puffer jacket, generate. As soon as it's done generating, you will see 3 options on the right hand side over here. Again, keep in mind, prompt is very, very important. Understanding how to do prompt is super, super important. All right, so I like this one. Let's move on to the next one. So let's go here. Again, I do another one such as this. And then this time I choose blue polo shirt. As soon as that's done, we have another one. I think the first one is really nice. I'll just stick with that. Go ahead, do another selection. Now, the unfortunate part about this is that it is time consuming. So it will take time to keep doing it, especially if you have, let's say, 200 of those images. I had 200 images, so I had to do each one of them 200 times. So let's see, I do brown varsity jacket. So keep in mind, guys, learning how to AI prompt is super important. For that, make sure you are well versed in English, make sure in AI prompt. So we have something like this. Oh, I like the one with the headphones, so we'll keep that. And I have one more. Let's keep it. Let's do a fun one, and we'll call it a police outfit, just for the sake of it. Let's see what comes up. All right, perfect. Look at me, I'm a cop. This is beautiful. All right, so once you have all of your images done, all you need to do is you go to File, you go to Scripts, you go to Image Processor. Once you click on Image Processor, you have to make sure you open images, use open images, which basically means all of these. And then after that, what you do is you select the folder where you want it, save as JPG. You don't ignore this, and all you do is you hit run. So once you hit run, all of these will get exported into another folder. So let me show you. It'll get exported into a folder. Let's say this is what I had, a JPEG, and all of your done JPEGs will be basically over here. This is what I had done. And now all you do is you go back to Resolve. So now what you do is you go back to your editing timeline and you select your image, which is right here. So I've already imported it. It's like a whole image sequence. The way you do it is basically you select Control A and you just drag them and it will get selected. Now it's not happening because I already selected here. You just go ahead and you drag it to your point. And then what I did over here is, since everything was happening too fast, what I did is I went to my speed change and I changed the speed to 50, and then I just drag this entire thing till the end. And now you have the entire and that, my friends, is how you create the super amazing trendy fit change on your videos. Now you can make it to just not your outfit, you can make it to your hairstyle, you can make it to your watch, you can make it to maybe your shoes, whatever you want. Now if you're in the fashion industry, beauty industry, this can come really handy. And when you want to showcase different outfits, different glasses, whatever you want, all right? And keep in mind the most important thing, I would say, not only the softwares, but learning how to AI prompt and write that and give it to the softwares is one of the most underrated skills that you have to start learning. All right, till next time.